Remember those little plug-and-play video games you plugged right into your TV? Did you know that there was a Dragon Ball Z one? Get your morning brew and sit back while we take a look at it. This plug-and-play game was developed by Handheld Games, which, yeah, generic name, and published by Jakks Pacific, a company well known for their plug-and-play devices of pretty much all kinds of licensed stuff for a number of years. I don't even know if they're still doing it, they might be. And this Dragon Ball Z one came out in 2006. This thing comes with 3 built-in games accessible on this main menu that, for what it is kind of neat. All the menus are stylized like Dragon Ball Z episode splashes, and there's even an awful MIDI-fied Rock the Dragon playing on some of them. Each game features a selectable cast of Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Cell, and Kid Buu. Weirdly, Frieza's not here, but I'm not going to expect too much out of this. The first game is Kamehameha Assault, a weird pseudo-Pong game with a Dragon Ball twist. There's no HP bars, just key and a timer. The goal is to get all of the Dragon Balls to your side of the screen or to have more on your side when the timer runs out. Sure, every ball is the 2-star ball, but semantics, right? You can fly around anywhere on your half of the screen and fire an energy blast, fireball? With the B button. Landing hits with the fireballs stun the opponent and make the energy ball go right through them. You can charge up your ki with the B button, and if you keep it held and move around, you can do a charging dash. When the energy ball is near you and you time it just right, you can use an energy blast that stuns the opponent and brings any extra Dragon Balls it collides with to your side. You can guard with A, but it's way too frantic to really worry about that most of the time. When you win, you're given a bonus based on the time that's left, and if you get 2 wins first, you progress to the next opponent, and the only real difference between opponents are their energy blast types. Overall, not a strong game, but it's not terrible either. I'm perfectly content only playing all the way through it once though. Next up is Buto Retsuden, a straight up fighting game that includes a story mode for each character, along with a simple player versus NPC exhibition mode. Something I never expected in a million years was for there to be actual little text-based cutscenes with shockingly decent writing and accuracy to the lore. Each character has their own unique scenes too, and in Cell's case, there's even some cool what-if stuff that you get for him winning the Cell games and defeating every other opponent. It's kind of awesome. As far as the gameplay goes, it reminds me a lot of the older arcade or Super Famicom Dragon Ball fighters. In fact, this really doesn't feel that bad to play. You got punches, kicks, ki blasts, and button combos to charge ki and fly around, along with super moves that drain your ki and deal a bunch of damage. Movement is very weird though. You can't move freely, and it's more like you're on some kind of grid. I tap right and he walks for a set period of time before stopping, but apart from that, it's really not that bad, and the fact that this has story dialogue still is absolutely bonkers to me. It's a cute little fighting game, nothing to necessarily write home about, but it's also better than Ultimate Battle 22. Finally, there's Pinball. You might think that's a strange choice for a Dragon Ball Z game, but believe it or not, this is the strongest of the bunch. It's Pinball, but the table is broken into 3 horizontal segments with different obstacles and enemies. The whole thing is themed with fun little nods to Saiyan armor and Dragon Ball Z locales, and it's littered with enemies and little doodads that the ball can bump into. The goal is to collect all 7 Dragon Balls and deliver them to Goku and Porunga at the top of the table. In order to get a ball, you have to gain access to a special little boss arena, which can be done by breaking open some of the obstacles and launching the ball into the new entrance, or through taking down Frieza, who has 3 total forms before his final form brings you into one of those boss arenas. Inside the arena, you have to defeat the opponents without losing the ball. Once the opponents are defeated, your ball transforms into one of the 7 Dragon Balls, and you have to get that Dragon Ball all the way up to Goku and Porunga without losing it. Otherwise, you lose that chance and have to acquire the ball again. This is actually a ton of fun, and I ended up playing this for way longer than I planned to. I'm not gonna say this plug-and-play thing is worth getting just for this game, if it even works on any modern TV, but I also wouldn't be mad if this particular pinball game was remade or got some kind of follow-up, because the premise is really cool and licensed pinball games are all over the place now. So, all in all, I think this is a neat little toy, and while I don't think it's worth going out of your way to get one, it's a cool collectible conversation piece, especially if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z and the goofy arcade stick. But hey, what do you think? Did any of these look fun to you? Did you know about these games? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, welcome to Retro Breakfast. This is a new series that's going to air every weekday morning. I've got a whole bunch of fun, relaxing stuff lined up for you while I work on my bigger retrospectives, so stay tuned to see what I've been cooking up, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification thing if you want your daily dose of chill video game content. And real quick, I just want to thank my patrons and channel members, including That's Ash and Mega Lasers in the Played Every Game tier, along with all the wonderful people you see on your screen. But hey, thanks for watching this new thing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, have a fantastic day.